Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. I apologize in advance. This video is going to be all over the place. Stick around. So here we are driving through downtown Tampa, heading over to St. Petersburg, and I'm just thinking through this video that we're recording for you guys today, and I'm like, have you ever had one of those days, one of those couple days, one of those weekends where you just seem like your schedule is stacked? You have so many things going on, and your schedule is like tight. I gotta do this, I gotta be back by this time to make sure these things happen. Well, that's what's going on in this video for you guys today. So, here's the situation. First off, we're heading over to St. Petersburg, Florida. You've seen a video a few weeks back where we went over and visited our friend Rick over at the Vintage Bike Builder and dropped off a bunch of Harley-Davidson parts. Well, those Harley-Davidson engine parts are ready to be picked up. And I have to pick them up today because on Monday, the couple days from today, I have to drive all the way to the other side of Orlando to see our friend Blockhead to drop those motorcycle parts off to him so he can start building the engine. Well, also, while I'm at Blockhead's place, he said, hey, I need some help. Can you weld a hardtail onto a Sportster frame for me? And as much as I complain and hate Harley-Davidsons, I love even more helping my friends out. So while we're over at Blockheads, we're gonna weld a hardtail onto a Sportster frame for him and get this engine parts dropped off. Well, in the midst of all of that, my great friend, Shade Tree Surgeon, says, hey, you know what's going on today? Gibtown Bike Fest. You wanna go out there and hang out? And I'm like, dude, it's only 3 miles away from my house. How can I say no? So I'm gonna go to Gibtown Bike Fest and hang out with Shade Tree. Gonna hang out also with Shay Lisi, and she's got a project that she's starting on that she's also asked my help about, and it happens to be a Harley-Davidson also. And while we're there, another great YouTube friend is Jess from Her Two Wheels. So as you can see, this video is going to be stacked. We're going to pick up some motorcycle parts. We're going to go hang out at a motorcycle rally. We're going to go over to Orlando. We're going to hang out with our good friend Blockhead and work on a Sportster. A lot of things going on, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video today. It's going to be all over the place, but hopefully I can keep you interested. So stick around. All right, folks, made it over here to St. Petersburg. Nice, early, cool, crisp morning in the Tampa Bay area. I love these. These are like my favorite days to go riding, and that's what we're gonna do after this portion. We're gonna ride over to the Gibtown Bike Fest and check that out. But we dropped the parts off to you, and I apologize once more. Harley-Davidson parts are, okay, and you said that it was a little bit more work than it would have taken for anything else I would have dropped off.
Well, it's the castings. You know, the castings are not clean castings like you would see on the Triumph, you know, where there's a lot of pitting and bumps and, you know, so
weld marks.
Weld marks. Oh, yeah, my gosh, yeah, all kinds of things. And so you have to you do a lot of time, you know, prepping. There's hours and hours and hours of prep before it ever hits the buffer. So
it just goes to show you that it agrees with everything else about Harley-Davidson. It always costs more when you work on Harley-Davidsons, but Rick has done an amazing job getting these parts all polished up. Got the Vapor Home parts a couple weeks ago. You're gonna see that right when we go over to Blockhead's place. But Rick, thanks again, once again.
Absolutely.
Always knocking it out of the park, doing amazing work. Well, if you guys need any work, not on Harley-Davidsons, but anything like vintage bikes, definitely hit up Rick and he can get you squared away on some cool stuff.
Can I give you just a little shout out to Oliver, my technical assistant and partner in this. Oliver jumped in on these Harley parts, took it on himself, and really did an outstanding job. Some of these out of the factory parts were just amazingly rough. For instance, there was a big chunk of weld down here, you know, where they had just TIG welded a spot on it to fill a crack from the factory. And anyway, so you know, we had a lot of work to do on these. The castings on the heads were just, you know, super rough, and he didn't like it, and they wouldn't buff out right, and so Ollie went in there and sanded it down and really worked on them, and a lot of detail work on these, and they came out really nice. So he's proud of the work, and it's real good.
Oliver, thank you if you're watching this video. Guys, that's going to wrap it up here at the Vintage Bike Builder in St. Pete. We're going to jump out, head back over to Tampa, and get on the motorcycle and go for a ride. So, Rick, thanks again, sir.
Sounds good, bud. Enjoy the ride today.
So here we are back on the Harley Davidson, probably the bike I don't want to ride. I'm trying to get rid of this thing, people. I'm looking for a modern Triumph, something that maybe somebody wants to just drop keys with me. I would be willing to do that, to get on a bike that I feel a little bit more attached to. I love the Harley, but it's not our brand, it's not our thing. Thanks again to our friends over at Freak Mount. As always, we're going to be doing another giveaway with one of these amazing cell phone mounts, so make sure that you're plugged in here at Weems Motor Co. to get the details on how you could win one of these amazing cell phone mounts. Now, we're heading over to the Gibtown Bike Fest, go hang out, see some of my friends, some fellow builders, and they have a really special exhibit over there today that I'm excited. I've seen it a few times, but it's always new motorcycles that I haven't seen before, and that's by the people at Sons of Speed. These guys race these vintage motorcycles with no brakes around track as fast as they possibly can. Super cool thing that I've always wanted to get involved with, but there's always been the logistics of like, it's American made versus British made versus how many cc's. So we're gonna try to get some of those questions answered today by one of the guys, hopefully, that leads this thing up, a guy by the name of Billy Lane. You might know him from Choppers Inc. He was on all the biker build-offs way back in the day, so hopefully I can meet up with Billy today and maybe work out some of those details, get some of the actual standards and what I could possibly do to go race with these guys. So hopefully we can do that. Besides that, we got Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lisi, Jess from Her Two Wheels. We're all gonna meet up over there, gonna hang out in Carneytown, Gibsonton, Florida. It's where all of the carnies go on their time off. So we're gonna go check it out. I know that we're gonna see some amazing motorcycles, but hopefully we can see some amazing people on top of that too. So stick around. At the Gibtown Bike Fest, and I meet the two most beautiful YouTubers in the world.
Where?
Jess.
Where are they?
Where are they at? They're right here beside me. These guys, super excited. So, your first time at Gibtown.
Yeah.
Your third time at Gibtown, and it's been such a great time hanging out. What is your knee-jerk reaction, Jess?
This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's awesome.
A lot bigger, a lot cooler. So last year you rode on the helicopter.
Yeah, that one. That's what that is? Those are rides? Yeah, you can get on the helicopter. They'll drive you around.
You want to go on a helicopter ride?
No, I don't.
I've jumped out of more helicopters than I've landed in, so.
No, I don't. Yeah, because you used to pack parachutes, right?
That's it.
I don't want to.
So it's all about having fun. Helicopters flying overhead.
Jump out of that helicopter?
If I had a parachute, I would go jump out. Definitely.
No.
So, yeah.
Let's stick to motorcycles.
Stick to motorcycles. Hanging out at Gibtown, having a good time. Let's go check out some other cool people that are hanging out around here. Here we are hanging out once again at the Gibtown Bike Fest. We got crazy shade tree surgeon here. Got our good new friend meeting here. Old Army buddy.
Yeah.
Loving the Army stories.
Can
but
never get away from it.
Never. I don't care how long you've been retired, you always meet somebody that has very similar stories. Maybe not as similar as
You know, I never got into the whole Army thing, but you know, I got a lot of clients who've been in the Army.
Well, there we go.
We won't talk about that on the channel today. But hey, Gibtown Bike Fest, amazing people as always, amazing motorcycles, amazing friends. Wonderful meeting you today, sir.
Hey, my pleasure. Definitely my pleasure.
Yo, we can do that.
We
can do it the three-way, baby. It's all right, baby.
I like it.
Well, it starts out as a stranger, but it ain't that way for long.
Well, one thing that I've always said is, you know, you come to these events and you always meet new friends, and it's one thing that we all have in common. It's those wheels that we put between our legs. Those motorcycles, it doesn't matter if you're riding a three-wheeler, a two-wheeler, what it is. It's all about the passion, the love of all of it. So thank you guys for hanging out today. I know we're going to put some miles down and have a good time.
Oh, definitely.
Awesome.
Love it, baby.
Very cool.
Ease in the breeze. That's what we love. There we go.
Oh, sure. Let me tell you what, I could write a book about what I love, too.
Tiger Bro, show us that peg move. Woo! You can find him on OnlyFans.
I charge by the hour, so you know.
Love you, Shay.
Love you so much.
All right, so wrapping up, another great day. Got to get over to Blockhead's place, help him with some Sportster, Harley Davidson crap. I don't know.
Can you ride the Sportster S-Back?
You want me to ride it back to? No.
we're sick of that thing.
No. I
I'm
don't.
sick of it. It's just taking up money.
Don't want it. But next part of this video, guys, we're gonna be over at Blockhead's. So we'll see you guys there. All right, see that sign? Yeah, we made it over to Blockhead's place.
Once again,
Working on Harleys. We got a hardtail welded on here for a, correct me if I'm wrong, you're gonna be giving away this bike sometime soon, right? Eventually, possibly?
No, this is mine.
Oh, you're keeping it, okay, cool. I do that a lot too. So,
I don't give away all the bikes that I buy. We give away a lot. I think we've given away like 11 motorcycles so far.
golly.
But yeah, we don't give away all of them.
I've given away two, and that's heartbreaking enough to do so. Well, we got John himself, Mr. Blockhead, got him hardtailed up on his little Sportster there, and if you want to check out that video, make sure you head over and check out his stuff. But while we're here, we had to drop off more Harley Davidson parts. I mean, gosh, get this stuff out of my life, please.
Not ever. We are linked forever, bro.
We are forever, well, just like that hardtail is forever linked. Me and the Blockhead family, the Blockhead garage are linked together.
That's right.
Dropping off some Harley parts for this 5 Dirty Bikers right there on the shirt. 5 Dirty Bikers, make sure you check out their podcast. Yeah, woo-woo. Dropping off the parts for their hardtailed little 75 Sportster. And these guys over here, Chris and Blockhead and the whole garage, is going to be building that engine for that. Be looking for the information on how you can get raffle tickets and support TACA, the autism community in action. And while we're here dropping off these parts, I think we're going to give away a freak mount cell phone mount. And you haven't had a chance to check one of these out yet, right?
No.
All right, well, we're gonna show John this freak mount, how it works and stuff like that. And you guys watching this video are gonna get the chance to win it, because the day after this video comes out is my 2-year birthday on YouTube. So
Happy YouTube birthday.
happy YouTube birthday! I've made it 2 years. I'm a toddler now.
Yeah.
I'm not as cool as you.
I'm coming up on 7.
7. Man, well,
And
all the
1,000 videos.
And all of the thanks goes to you guys, because you have been supporting the channel. So thank you for that. If you want to support further, go check out Patreon and all of that stuff. But let's show John this freak mount really quick, and we'll get you the details on how you could win it when we head back to town. So, Harley Davidson parts, nice and
Beautiful.
shine,
Nice.
way gooder than it was when we took them off, and that thing was a disaster. So thank you to our friend Rick over at the Vintage Bike Builder. Also thanks to our friends at Engine Armor Coatings for the ceramic coating on the cylinders and the head. Came out amazing. John, there you go. There's a cylinder. Woo! Engine Armor coating right there, ceramic coated.
Better than brand new.
Definitely better than brand new. But hey, at least you have nice clean engine parts to work with now.
That's right.
And Chris's hands probably will not have to get dirty at all reassembling this thing. So that's a good thing. So we're super excited about that. Stick around, make sure that you guys are following the rest of that build. I know you're gonna do a little bit of videos and stuff like that as they're getting the engine together, so make sure you're following along with that.
Yep.
But while we're looking at really cool old Harley Davidson parts, there just so happens to be a really cool old Harley Davidson that Mr. Blockhead has in the shop here. Now you guys are known for doing like M8, twin cam, modern Harley performance stuff.
Our shop is very performance oriented. Like, we've got a dyno room in house. Chris is a master tech, amazing at tuning bikes, handcrafted, hand-built maps. And we get a lot of horsepower and torque out of stuff, but I've been wanting to dabble in kind of the older stuff, so I ended up scooping up this bike, which I haven't actually revealed on my channel yet, so this is kind of like a sneak peek. Yeah, Weems gets the exclusive.
Well, everybody knows me for vintage motorcycles, number one, and when I see an old motorcycle, I don't care what the name is on the side of the tank. I love all things old.
Yep.
And when I seen this bike in the shop, I was just like, what are you doing with this thing?
It's a special project.
So you scooped it up, got it from a good family and stuff like that, but we're going to take this motorcycle, we're going to use it for that freak mount, talk about the freak mount, cell phone mount, and it's going on, what is it?
This is a 1960 Harley Davidson Panhead.
What? Panhead. All right, let's check this bike out. Amazing 1960 Harley Davidson Panhead. Man, dude, Panhead is my favorite Harley Davidson motor.
Is it?
By far, yeah, absolutely it is.
Nice.
I would take a Panhead over a Knucklehead.
Really?
Any day. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's no joke. No
Still
joke.
looking for a knuckle, so if any of you guys out there know of one for a fair price that's not like $40,000.
That's kind of a fair price for a Knucklehead. So.
No, man, they are up there. They're hard to find.
Unless you pull one off the bottom of the ocean, then you might be able to get a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
So, freak mount, cell phone mount, super cool people. Hooked me up with a few of these. Letting you guys get the hookup because it's all about giving things away here at the Weems Motor Co channel. So, John, my friend, this is the freak mount cell phone mount. Nothing. That's it. It's nothing like. Nothing you have to know like technology to work it. It's literally one of the strongest magnetic cell phone mounts, and you literally clip your phone on it and you stick it on your tank. It's magnetic, it does not scratch the tank. It has 6 magnets in it. It's able to withstand 240-mile-an-hour winds.
Who tested that?
I tested it doing wheelies in Born Free, Texas. I've ridden around neighborhoods with bikes and doing burnouts, and the thing doesn't move. It literally stays where it's supposed to. So we're gonna take this freak mount, cell phone mount, put John's cell phone on it.
That's it. That's literally.
That's it. It's amazing.
That box.
Super strong.
I gotta say, love their packaging as a designer. Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, their stuff is super cool. Well, super cool. So we're gonna put his cell phone on there. We're gonna stick it on this pan head, and then we're gonna get out of this guy's shop, let him get back to work on these Harley Davidsons. We're gonna head back to Tampa, and then I'm gonna tell you guys how you can win one of these freak mount cell phone mounts. So let's get this on here, John. Easy class. I already told you what to do. Put it on your phone. Boom, that easy. And then just stick it on the tank.
That's it. That's so convenient.
I mean, that took, what, 2 seconds?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
2 seconds. Now, you haven't had the opportunity to test one of these out on the road. So what I'm gonna do, John, I'm gonna be generous and say, congratulations.
Oh, I get to keep it?
You get to keep this one.
Nice.
And what I want you to do is, you don't have to do a video or anything like that. I just want you to put it on your personal bike, take it for a ride, and then go like Instagram and let me know exactly what you think about it.
So I'm actually about to go to the Florida Keys, ride the bike, like Goldzilla down. So
nice.
yeah, I'll definitely use it.
What?
One of the cool things that I heard about these.
Oh yeah.
Take that off, and that actually fits like on the bottom of like a DSLR or like a SLR body of a camera. But then you also got this, so you can
screw the magnet right back onto the side of it. Yeah, look at this guy getting fancy with it.
right, and then throw your phone in like that.
Nice.
So if you want to set it up somewhere, like.
Oh snap!
What was that? Sick.
So you can do like cool selfies and stuff. Stick it on like the side of your toolbox.
Yeah.
Watch some YouTube videos as you figure out how to weld hardtails onto your Sportster frame. All those cool things that you're going to be doing around your garage. So multi-purpose.
That's awesome.
Freak mount, check them out. John, we look forward to hearing on your Instagram what you think about that one. Let us know how it goes down in the Keys. And guys, let's go jump in the truck. Let's head back to Tampa, fight all of this traffic.
Get out of here, man.
And get out of here.
Go beat that traffic. Thanks for coming by, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. You guys stick around. All right, guys, so as we wrap up this video of chaos, going from St. Petersburg, picking up parts, to doing motorcycle shows with good friends like Shade Tree and Jess Her Two Wheels and Shay Lisi, we're gonna wrap this thing up on this crazy ride back to Tampa from Blockheads, and I wanted to say thank you guys for hanging out. As we wrap it up, we're gonna do this giveaway. All right, so the Freak Mount cell phone mount, we did another giveaway just a few weeks back. I thought it worked out amazing, so we're gonna do something very similar to that. So basically all you have to do is jump over to my Instagram, that's weemsmotorco.tampa, and on there, there's going to be a picture of the Freak mount mounted on my Harley Davidson gray wide glide tank, and that is where you're gonna jump down underneath that, and you're going to once again just simply put in hashtag Freak Mount in the comments, and that'll get you automatically entered to win this Freak Mount. With that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. As always, if you want to support the Weems Motor Co. channel, go over to Patreon, check us out there. But if you are new around here, jump down, hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up, turn those notifications on, and let everyone know what's going on right here at Weems Motor Co. Peace.